ngeke sihlale bafana. Angeke guys, lutho. Hey loves, welcome back. It's your guys, and you are tuned into Diary of a Dark Skin Girl. So as you can tell by the title below, today we're talking about 5 signs that you can tell that he's just not that into you. I know for a fact that this topic at hand is very tough, especially for the ladies, because see, now we're very optimistic, we always think the best, and we end up creating relationships in our heads which are not there because we feel like, oh my word, we love this guy, so he probably loves us too, but then most of the time he doesn't, and then you get your heart broken. So I am here to prevent heartbreaks. So let's get started. Yeah, most of the time, guys, like if a guy is really not feeling you, instantly when you ask like, okay, but so what are we, he'd usually tell you like, nah, I'm still going with the flow, I'm still like trying to fill you out. Like, no. If a guy is truly into you, then he won't waste no time to call you his girlfriend, because he knows that you're someone that he wants to invest his time and efforts and everything into. So if a guy is really not into investing his time, his efforts and everything into, then he'll tell you stories like he's not into titles, he's trying to fill things out. Like, no. As soon as a guy tells you like he's trying to fill things out, he's testing the waters or what, don't be a tester for any guy. Let him go. Usually when a guy is really not that invested in you, like he won't have time for you, like you'd always have excuses of what he's doing with his time, and there'll be a long period of time where he doesn't really communicate with you, or he doesn't want to see you because he's busy with other things. As soon as someone is busy with other things and not busy with you, then just know, like, that's a red flag, babes. He is not into you. He's actually spending time with someone else whom he feels like he's more invested in. So yeah, that's like, if a guy is truly not that into you, you can actually tell, guys, by the amount of calls you get from him, like DMs, SMSs, WhatsApp. If a guy is not blowing up your phone like a guy should, because if a guy is interested in you, he should be blowing up your phone. But if he's not blowing up your phone, then you should be worried, because like, whom is he blowing up? Whom's, because I am here and I'm not getting any text from you, so that is a red flag. So if a guy is not blowing up your phone, baby girl, then yeah, red flag number 3, and he's got to go. Usually when a guy says he's not ready to be in a relationship, usually what he's trying to tell you is he's not ready to be in a relationship with you. You see the you part? The you part is usually very silent, guys, because guys wants to get away with it. They want to just play ball. They want you to just marinate in their lies, and you'll be like, oh well, maybe he's gonna be ready one day. No, he ain't gonna be ready for you any day, babes. He is just playing you. So usually when you hear I am not ready to be in a relationship, just know the you part, it's usually very silent. So ngeke sihlale bafana. Angeke, guys, lutho. The last point is, if you constantly have to push him to do things, for instance, you're like, babe, I really like it if we go on dates. Babe, I'd really like if we do these couple things, like in a relationship you have to do things as couples and like spice things up. Usually if he doesn't really, like, he hears you but he doesn't really do it, or like he's just dragging his legs, usually, babes, like he doesn't want to do the things with you. If he wanted to, you wouldn't even have to ask. Like, if a man truly is into you, then even he should suggest some things to do in the relationship. Like, it shouldn't just only be the woman be like, hey, let's do this, hey, let's do that. No, if a man truly wants to be in this whole relationship with you, then he's also going to put in the work. Because in Tweke 50-50, ladies, like, I hope you take points and I hope you learn, because these are some of the things that I read about, and these are some of the things that I went through, and I wish I read sooner, because I would have got out of a lot of situations which were not favorable to me, and I got played a few times, girls. I got played. So angifuni ukuthi nani nihlale ngabafana. Ningahlala ngabafana. Don't let these boys play you, honey. So thank you so much for watching. It has been absolutely amazing to make this video. As always, niyazi ngiyanithanda guys. Love. Bye.